Well, hello and welcome to Gmodism Total Notary channel. Yes, I know the title says tutorial, but it's almost true. Yes, because I needed this video will be a bit of a tutorial for myself as well, so expect a long and painful video. Anyhow, we will now create an automatic ACF turret that automatically targets and shoots down targets in a two-dimensional plane. Kind of like a Sentry turret. If you haven't seen this, some years ago I built a automatic ACF powered turret that would shoot down targets in its range. It's an arsenal, and arsenal folder, lots of weird weapons. People have since then been begging and begging and begging for me to make this thing. A tutorial of it, to release it as a duplication file and something like that. And I have been thinking to make a tutorial for it. It was many years ago I built it first time, and people have been begging and begging and begging, and then an update broke it. So it didn't work anymore. And then I haven't made a new version, basically. Yeah, you have to update the Ranger, because I don't know, why don't they fix this? There are some bugs in wiremod where the floor screen value option disappears, and what more? The floor screen value disappears, and then also the Ranger settings kind of disappear when you save a dupe. It's fucking annoying. Yeah, and it works. Oh no, they made me spawn this far away. Can I spawn closer? Thank you. Something is scraped in script errors. What now? ACF problem. Bullet flight. Why? I just updated it. It's up to date. Why are you lagging? Oh well, whatever. This is so annoying. Script errors. I don't care. Error. Is it new errors? Of course, it's errors all the time. Try to use invalid. Okay, I don't care. Whatever. So anyways, maybe because this file is old. This works only if you spawn the target to the right of it. If you spawn a target to the left, or if a target appears to the left of it, this will break permanently. It has a bit problem hitting. Oh yes! Come on! Hit the target, damn it! So it's not perfect, but let's spawn something more harmless, like zombies. I like to kill zombies. It feels more moral to kill zombies. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh no. It detected the target to the left. Now it broke permanently. Yes. So, moving on to the tutorial. This is one of the few builds ever built in Garry's mod where you actually must have gears, where you actually must have physical gears in the contraption to make it work. If you wouldn't have gear in these things, it would not work. And it's very few things where you actually must have gears to make it work. They cannot be replaced and still use ACF, because the gears have they want to speed at higher speed, so very low speed gears just breaks ACF last I tried. Anyways, what do we have here? We have a wire beacon sensor that tells the bearing of something, and it works by it gives a bearing of negative something, and if we put it here, oh crap, never mind. Yeah, Ranger settings. Okay, so Oh, come on. Okay, I'll just do like... No, that's not a good option. Anyways, we spawn one there. No, not another one. And we need to take the ranger. Where's the ranger? Too many tools in this damn mod. Yes, and if we have a target to that side, we can see the bearing is negative. If the target is on that side, we can see the bearing is positive, and this basically is connected up to lots of weird things to control the gearbox to gear up and down. And this is a transfer case, inline transfer case, yeah. It seems big. Oh well, whatever. And we have a small engine to power the whole thing. That's basically it, and I deliberately leave a little ammo box in the back here to kind of keep it exposed, because, you know, weak points. It's fun to install weak points. I also made this heavier mortar shooting version, which is far more deadly. Okay. That's interesting. Anyhow, it works, and it shoots mortar shots. Oh, right, the ranger. I can show you. Whoops. And there, you see it works. So, creating a new Sentry turret. We first need a kind of base plate. We're going to build the what to say, the base of the whole structure first, and I wonder if we'll go with I kind of like this model. I think it was a pretty fun base to build on, kind of. Maybe an even bigger one. Or no, that's not future. That was the original prop, I believe. And I'll think we select a slightly slower one, smaller one this time. And we want to have gears, so we need to go to, let's see, here's mechanics. Now let's see here. Either we use these kinds of guys, or let's see here, the setup will be, I guess, doesn't matter too much. How big does this get? Actually, it's I'm a bit I think this will work, but then I know the straight ones will work also. We go with the diagonal ones just because we want to try something new, and if it doesn't work, well, then we will replace them. Yeah, it fits good. And then we need the smallest gear. Is this the smallest? Yeah. And we'll hope this will transfer as slow force as we need. So anyways, we need a little base to build the whole thing on. I guess we just go with an S-prop block of some kind. Having one block and one block in a circle will ensure this sacred geometry we need for all builds. Oh damn it, I don't think there is the right size block. That's kind of sad. Yeah. Let's go to normal props. Excuse me. And that's a bit too big now. I hate when there is not the right size available for you. Okay, we'll go with a plate. Plates, there are at least many available of. Plates 672. Maybe 66 is more perfect. Oh yes, perfect. Right, let's assemble these things. And I'm kind of sad there is no weld center tool, because then you wouldn't need to worry about where you place the weld. Let me show you. If we have 2 plates there, and then we have 2 plates there, and then we weld one side there and to the middle of this one, and this we weld the outer side there to the outer side there. You can see, let's turn off this damn Fiskan build mode. When we, when we kind of say, you can see it turns in this way. I think it matters at least. Well, it's good to make your research before you make statements. Anyways, let me see. I think it matters. Well, where is it now? Heavy thing. I think this thing is too heavy. Oh well. I should stop wasting time. See, this is kind of... Oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter because we can't do anything about it anyway. We can use Smart Snap, but no, not Smart Snap. We can use precision alignment, but I am not going to use precision alignment because it takes too long time to learn, and I'm lazy. So I'm sorry. Whoops, wrong place. I'm just gonna use my regular stuff. But if you are, if you like the the precision alignment, then by all means use it. Right, so we had moved perfectly, and we have a Smart Snap distance, right? It's pretty nice. And we're just going to weld this to this plate. And we're going to access center, no friction, thank you. This thing to this thing. We're going to take this thing and we're going to put it right. Rawr. Bit more down, thank you. Somewhere around there. Then we're gonna check weights of things. 25. Let's build this to be able to take some guns, you know. 300, 100. Okay, let's make it 200. This one. This is also 200. This is also 200, and the base plate will be. We want some weight just because, you know, 2000 perfectly. Right, then we want to put an axis center on this little beauty, and then we're just gonna copy the whole thing and see if this setup kind of is not sad. We roll this thing and it turns around. It looks promising, I believe. It spins like a cat! Alright. Sometime I want a car that spins like a cat. So, like in real life, before you ask me to build it. So, we will install a little, what to say here, weird board of things. No. We're gonna add... Yes. Now that's confusing. Where are we? Here. Barrel. Roll. Too big. Give me a less fat one. Maybe too fat. Okay, we go to cylinders and find a perfect barrel. Not barrel, cylinder shaped thing. I just want this weird thing to accurately put weapons on. Kind of. It won't really have any use. I guess it's more of a detail, actually. Right. But we are going to go to gates. Gates. Oh, we can actually use this as a decorative thing. We'll have it there. And we will parent this prop to it. Great. Oh, wait. Because we put it there. Yeah. Never mind. Of course, I want to have it on this part. Yes. And as I suspected, there is no straight point there, while we have the gate to begin with. And these, of course, will not. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, offset. We can use the R button. Okay. Here we have a random gate. And we parent this thing to this thing. I think we can use this as a board at least, I hope. So, now, we will start adding things like targeting equipment and stuff like that. What do we need? We need the beacon sensor. What is this? XYZ beacon prop. I don't know what that is actually. Oh no, beacon sensor, thank you. Alright, and we want to output bearing. We can output distance, I mean. Output local, output world position, output direction. We actually only need bearing. And we place this beauty there. Right. And it doesn't work because it's parented. Well, I guess I need to think. Okay, we will make the barrel part an actual important part of the structure, so we make it longer. Right. Ouch. And no glide on that. Kind of here. Yes. What? Oh no. I have this bad habit of accidentally touching the pad, which means that things fall down sometimes, you know. I'm on the laptop. Oh, Dimodism, you should buy a tower. Yes, I'm not in my country. I'm in Japan. I can't use a big system. I need mobility. So, anyways. Now, let's weld the thing. Weight, I don't know. Let's set it to 100. Right. Oh, let's make that 100 as well, and then we should weld this to this also. Great. It's important to use as many welds as you can, because that will make everything lag. And that's fun. Right, so we can now output bearing. Select beacon sensor to link to. Alright, must. Okay, whatever. Then we need to have other interesting things. Let's turn off that build mode, scan build mode settings. We need a target finder thing. Where is it now? Target. No. Target finder. Target filter. Fix render targets. Okay, whatever. Target finder. And we have minimum range 1, maximum range, I don't know, 2000. And we will target NPCs. It will target vehicles. I guess we can target players for the build. And it will not color things. Right. Target finder. Target acquired. I guess we can target. No. Oh yes. Now we are targeted, so we can see distance and we can see bearing, and that's great. That's what we want. I'm curious what this beacon sensor right-click thing is. Can we kind of link it? I don't know if that destroys anything. I guess it shouldn't. Anyways, we right-click linked it also. If that was important, then you'll know it. If you don't do it and your thing doesn't work. Then we need something called sign, which is artemic sign, yes. And we want... perfect. Here we have the little sign relay. And it will now... we wire it to bearing, so it gives us either 1 or a -1. Which is nice. So it gives 1 or -1, and I got an idea. -1. Alright. I think it works. It's usually better to just do it and we see if it doesn't work. So, to select a gear, we didn't spawn a gearbox, but anyways, we can do this thing. The whole thing will be controlled by a nice round little add gate, which looks like a capacitator. It's kind of confusing when you know that this is actually a resistance and this is a capacitator. It's kind of confusing when we have like functions and gates inside of these. Actually, everything should be kind of these things, but wait, isn't this a wait, is it a and symbol, or is it a or symbol or something? Anyhow, yes. So we wire add to the -1 thing. So it's now -1. If we are here, it's +1. And then we will plus this with a constant value of yeah, we can just spawn this constant value. Can I have mono? Yes. We take spawn little constant value there, and we will plus the sign. We will plus it with 1, so we even have. Whoops, that doesn't make sense. Or actually, it does. 1 plus. Wait. This was not what I wanted to do. Not times. Because now we have 1 or... Oh, no. We have 2 or 0, which sucks. What was I thinking here? So we want to distill this to 1 or 2. So now we have 2 or 0, but that is fine. So we can use this anyway. So either we have 2 or we have 1. This doesn't make sense. Anyways, now I'm thinking under pressure. I'm not very good at thinking under pressure. We have decided it's -1 or +1. That means if we have -1, we can have, oh yes, we have -1 +1. If we do this with 1 plus 1, -1, 0, right. I should just make another path instead of building around this. Right. So. We'll just make this. Damn it. Right, I found a good build around against to this in this great tutorial. I know it's not too tutorialistic because, you know, I didn't make this before, basically. So anyways, we'll make a weird build around that is probably much easier done in some other way. But anyways, this will work. We'll just go to logic and then we go to equal. Okay, we go to comparison and there we have the equal, right, good. And let's have a very small. So we have 2 equal gates. We also have a multiplication gate, or have 2 multiplication gates, like that. And then we wire A to sign, both A to sign. And the first one will wire to 1. The other one's B value we wire to a -1. Right. So this is either 1 or this is either 1, which is great. And then we'll take a multiply gate and then we will add wire this A to the equal gate, and same with this one. And the B value we will wire to 2 and the B value of the other one will wire to 1. And this will make us have a value of either 2 or 1. And then we will have a what to say? We need to have a big bad add gate for the whole thing that we will wire the gearbox to. So we just connect this up and we just connect this up, and then we'll have basically 1 or 2, which is just what we want. Great. Now we need to have a multiplication thing again. Let's see here. That will control the engine. And the engine will be... No, we'll want a multiply gate, yes? Like that. and we want to multiply. Wait, where's it? There, wire 2. We want to multiply that we have a target, so it will only be activated when we have a target, to B, which will be, no, wrong, to the value of 100, to, let's see here, we will also want to put a button in this whole thing, so we add a little starter button. I kind of like to have it kind of, you know, very visible. It was kind of cool. But I think we'll have it, let's have it, I don't know. So it should be a toggle button, by the way, 1 and 0. And we want it right there. I think that's a perfect location. It looks so horrible when it hovers. Alright, we'll have it right. Okay, I just paste it on the board. Why not? Right there. There. Great. And the C value will be wired to that, so it will only give us 100 value when we have a target, and that when it's on. Yes. Then we will add engine stuff. We want a differential. An engine also. Let's use a single wireless engine 2, engine 1, diesel. I don't want to risk use. Okay, the 250 cubics, 18 horsepowers, 1-cylinder engines, the original engine used for the Brawler MK1, or for the Brawler MK2 uses a new engine, which is released at a tube file if you want it, if you missed that. Anyways, then we want a gearbox thing, and we want a small differential inline. No, we don't want a differential, because we want something with... Is it a differential small? No. Was it a transfer? I mean, it's a transfer. Sorry for the confusion. We want to transfer inline small. We'll probably want to drag down the final gear to maybe half of the original. Right. And actually, we don't want the inline. That was for the old design. We want the standard small. Cooperate. They never do. This game never cooperates. It kind of sticks out a good bit now. That's kind of sad. Oh well. What to do? I guess we have to incorporate it in the design later on. Well, well, well. Kind of like that. Then we just connect this up and this up. Where does it originate? Good. Then we can have it a bit closer. And this one as well. We'll just need to weld these two beauties to the body plate. We throttle we'll put on this thing, and activate we put on this thing. Right. So now, pray it will work, maybe. Right, ooh, it's heavy. And it doesn't work. Haha, what a surprise. Oh yes, we also need to connect up the gearbox. And we select gear, and we simply connect the gear to this big bad alligator. Right, and pray, now everything will work. It does work, but it's reversed. So that means we need to invert the final drive. And don't even try to calculate which will be the correct final drive, because we have a we're putting it reversed, and then you need to remember the which side of the gearbox you put it to, and you need to decide, you need to remember the default rotation of the default orientation. So just try something and then revert it if it doesn't work. That's my tips. But if you are kind of Stephen Hawkins, maybe you can do it. Too much data in my head at the same time. Right. Like this. If we turn this on, it will now try to aim at us. We can see it's a bit, you know, it's too fast. It's trying to move with far too little power also. So we just want to put the final drive to 0. I don't know, 2. No, that was the value we had. So negative 0.1, and we hope it doesn't break. And we can take these, put to 0.2. 0.2. If you make them differently, they will accelerate in different speeds depending on what way it goes, and that will be very fun, no? Don't do that. Or you may. Why not? Oh shit. Yeah, so here we have the problem with gearboxes in general with ACF. They kind of get sad when you have too low values. Why? We need actual gears, so put this to 0.2. Negative 0.2. And pray it doesn't break. We had it 0.1 before, so I guess it was worse. Oh, that's the sweet spot. It's not getting better than this. If you thought it would get better than this, I'm sorry, it will not. This is perfect. Oh yes. I mean, wow. Wow. I'm stunned. Look at this gearbox perfection! We can just move around here and it will follow us. Oh my god, this is just too cool. Look at this. Gearboxes working in Garry's mod. I am impressed. Look at this map. Beautiful pixels. Anyways, sorry if any of you got seasick. Let's add weapons. I know you waited for this all the time. Machine gun, because everything else is kind of stupid. No, not. This is the NPC battle version. You might make... Actually, let's use a short cannon, just because... No, not short cannon. You need kind of light weapons. You can also use rockets, that's kind of cool. However, we will not. Actually, you can make rockets that will follow the like guided rockets. Hey, let's add guided rockets as well, while we're on it. Okay, let's make it work first place. And I want a automatic auto cannon, if it's not too heavy. 200 kilos, 20mm auto cannon. Right. We'll add it there. Just insert it a bit more. We can't show off all the cool details. You can also do this with Tech, by the way, or Pew Pew if anyone uses that still. And of course we'll go and we'll have a ranger. 2,000 meters, ignore world, don't hit water, output distance, default to 0, and actually show beam doesn't look so cool, but it kind of helps to debug things, and you kind of want this in the middle, and you see it works. So we'll just have, you know, the gun doesn't care what value it has, it will fire at any value, so just distance, and it will tick 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 when, you know, it has a gun. And then we want to weld this thing to that one, and that one, and that one. Remember, do as many welds as you can, because then you will have more lag. Yay! So yes. Every detail and cool things you will add to this, please use a parent and just, you know, parent. Use a gate and parent them to it. Yes. Then ACF, we want autocannon 20mm ammunition, and we want armor piercing high explosive 20mm. Oh, cool. AC, air conditioner, propellant length, projectile length, HE filler, kind of, I don't know, somewhere around there. And we want a tracer. Too many shots. 134. I think that's pretty good. And we will wire active on this. And I think we want to put it on the back side of the, you know, it's actually better to not have it on the structure, but it looks cooler. And then I will spawn my fabled gate. Just have it here. Let's have a bigger model. So we can parent this thing to this thing. Did I link the gun up? It's already linked. Great. Now let's see if this works. And let's make a preliminary save. And ACF automatic Sentry turret. Great. And we spawned, he saved it in Arsenal. Great. Paste this in. Let me guess. The rangefinder. Oh, it does work. I'm surprised. Oh shit. Well, it killed us there. Are we far away? Actually, let's spawn a good old Half-Life 2 vehicle. I think it will target us. That's kind of fun. What is it doing? Oh shit. It targets us alright. 2,000 meters is kind of short distance though. Hello. It works alright. I think it's reloading. Oh, that's weird. We have bullets floating in the air. Oh shit. I wonder why we have arrows. Kind of stupid to test it just beside the build version, because you know it will shoot relentlessly. Now that it kind of works, I don't dare to build on that one. Let's spawn the ACF automatic sentry turret and just turn it on and see if it still works. Oh yeah. It does work. Spawn kill. Okay, let's... Yes. Because we know it works, we should now make it look cooler. I wonder... I don't know. We want to add some decorative stuff. Adding detail. We want a few details, right? We just want something basic on, you know, to cover the engine a little bit. What do we more want? We want... I think I want a little kind of base thing. Just wanted some plates on the side to kind of cover it up. 66, yes. I think one is enough. Right. Because we didn't find the block the correct size we wanted, I'll guess we have to do with this. To make it look a bit more meaty. Do you remember this song? It was in the very high quality cinematic called Shades of the City. I'm sure you haven't seen it, because it has record low views on cinematics I made, especially for Garry's mod. I'm not bitter, please watch. It's not that good though, but you know. It was made when I had, I don't know, this song fitted very well for it. We had made a cinematic of very old recordings, like from 2010 or something. And I just did it when my mic didn't work, if you remember that. So I wanted to do some videos, but I couldn't really record material, so I finally got around to use that old material from 2010, so yeah. If you wanna check out Shades of the City, you find a cinematic playlist on the front page. Actually, you need to watch all my cinematics, because they're cool. Right, parent. We'll just parent all these parts to... Oh no, the gate is inside. Can we reach it? Of course we can't. I wonder if we can parent things to a target finder. That's not really a gate. Let's spawn a new gate. The big bad parenting gate. It will be really confusing if I will release this and someone tries to kind of connect up things. Right. And I want to have, let's see here, Oh yes, we definitely want... should we add a 5-point star? Yes, let's add a 5-point star to get Masonic points. We should also make it red, so we can get some communist point. You know, living in Sweden and all. Evil, socialist, communist country. I'm in Japan now, the epitome of capitalism. But, well, it works. Right, now... let's add a G on the other side. G for gmodism. And Garry's mod. 2 good things in the world. Or at least, I don't know, depends. Depends if you like the channel, and it depends what you think of Garry's mod, because, you know, Garry's mod in general, if you would say Garry's mod in general, that's prop hunt and terrorist town stuff, and so, well, depends how much you like that. I tried it, but I don't know, maybe not my thing. Right, let's add a cool light. Oh no. Does that look cool? And of course, we naturally need this. Skin. Skin 21. Police. I wonder, it would be kind of fun if we could have a... Vodka. Come on. So, this is a registered vehicle in Russia now. No, we put the vodka sign inside. Sad. Alright, it's too good. Okay, which skin was it now? Was it skin... too many skins? Vodka. Vodka. Great. Oh no, it's still inside. No, it's not. Great. Good. Okay, this is a registered vehicle in Russia now. So if you're a resident of Russia, you may see this thing at the streets anytime soon. We also want some... oh yeah, I remember the thing I wanted to have. I wanted to have a geometrical thing. Too big. Too big. This nice cap to make it look high-tech and shit. Right, what do we more want? I want some basic defense around this. Right, where do we have plates? Too fat. Also, let's have a bigger one. This is 63. Is it 33? I mean 30. Okay. Would this one be better? I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this reverb echo thing that just it's very prog. you know, I don't want to close it in because I want it to be exposed, so kind of even, you know, like if you employ this against players, I'd want the players to be able to run around it and shoot it with regular ACF weapons, you know. I think they're here. We have Dactic weapons. Okay, never mind. We have ACF cutting torch. I guess we'd run around behind and detonate it with a cutting torch and then die. I know ACF XCF thing has weapons. Actually, ACF team, I know you're probably not watching this, but if someone from the ACF team would be watching this, then I would say it would probably be pretty cool to add, you know, not many weapons, maybe like 3 weapons, but basically a submachine gun for tank pilots, a pistol for, I don't know, airplane people, and a sniper rifle for those damn campers, and just add them, you know, in the default kind of, yeah, just have some basic weapons, kind of. Wait, I already parented this. Never mind. Seems to work, yeah. Now we want to paint this thing. I kind of want to make it rusty. Camo looks horrible on this thing, so I think we'll use the one of my favorite textures in this game. The kind of military green thing. Oh yes. And these things are far too big. Oh no, the button is kind of ish hidden. That's kind of sad. Oh well, whatever. Actually, not whatever. We'll totally need to move this button. And we'll move this button to... Yeah, this is kind of appropriate. Basically move it to the engine. Well, let's just weld it to the engine so it doesn't spaz weirdly. Right. Now, colors and colors. So far more grayish, kind of there. Now a bit more. Too green. Still a bit too green. Too much color. Yes, that's the color. Actually, a bit more green for this one. Okay, let's add a bit more green. Like that. And for this one as well. Right, there we have it. Now we'll just need a right... Okay, not that red. Maybe kind of like, no, kind of like this. Bit more light. That's good. Alright. I guess that is fine. We can make the shots red as well. That will change. It looks weird. Let's not have them red. Right. Vodka. Never mind. So, you know, of course, this is now named Vodka. It will be the official name of this vehicle. I hope you already understood that. Muzzle brakes. Okay, that one is kind of cool. I want to see how the other one looks. We have that one. Okay, the first one is definitely the coolest one. No, I mean the first one we looked at. And that's as fancy things we can add to this one. So we'll just hope that it works. We'll save it right away. Save. Alright. ACF automatic Sentry turret. ACF automatic sentry turret. We had a name. Vodka. Mark 1. And here we have it. So let's see if it works, basically. Oh yes, and we need to reset the settings. Things. Let's turn it on and see if it still works. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, 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 shit. It's scary. It's pretty scary. Oh, hello. Oh, look, friend. Right. Oh, it's so scary. It's out of range here. Oh, there it has us. It's got us in scope. Oh yeah, bam. So we just want to change a few settings. I wonder why we still get errors. We want to go to the target thing. Where is it now? Okay, let's just search. Target finder. Maximum range will be 7,000. Just so we'll always have something in range. And we de-check target players. Or actually, let's check target players, because many more times than not you will probably use this to, I don't know, use against yourself or something. Or on servers to be evil against people. I mean, NPCs are kind of prohibited on many servers anyways. And it will also target vehicles, so it will basically be enemy of everyone. And I guess good to test some of your lightly armored things. Then what do we need? We want to have... we want the ranger. What? Right, we want the ranger. Ranger. And we'll set this to 7,000 as well. Great. And then we'll go to ACF armor and well, we can't really change this one too much. But this one, we can add an armor thickness of 30. the mass. Okay, 30. So you have some basic armor for shots on top. Useful for aircraft attacks. Armor 10. Actually, let's use 50. Mass, 100, okay. Too much mass. But these ones, we can have some armor on. This doesn't need any armor. This, however, will add some basic armor on these things. Right. And of course, we don't want to shut off the G sign or the gmodism sign or the red star, so we armor these as well. You gotta armor what is important. So let's save this thing. I would just save it in the same folder and it will just create a new version. Vodka MK1, great. So it's kind of fun, you know. When you walk to this, oh wow, you get stuck in it. That's kind of weird. Just freeze and freeze it. You click the button and then you run. What? Does it fail to shoot us? Oh I wonder if it actually can shoot from here. Let's see here. Oh no, these binoculars. I think we're too far away. Oh wait, is this that? Yeah, that's the new version. Oh no, it now has target. Oh shit, it now shoots. Scary. It's so far away. It's so far away, but it still tries to shoot at us. I think the chance of getting hit from here is pretty low, actually. Let's just... No. Let's try to sabotage this thing. Oh no, we died. Okay, let's spawn a bike, which will definitely... Oh no, it's still colors thing. That's kind of sad, but oh well, doesn't matter too much. Can be kind of good to know. Right. The goal is to take out that damn turret. I think we're going a bit too fast. We actually used the same engine as the other one, so I guess it's a fair fight. Oh, damn it! This is kind of fun. Can we kill it? Right. Mark II. Considerably faster. Oh shit. Oh no. Too slow. Turning speed, damn it. Need to get in for that circle. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no! It's kind of fun though. I like my new turret. It's more fun than the old one. And it kind of almost, this video is almost a tutorial. I mean, we make it in the end. Okay, let's make an unfair fight. Actually, this is not an unfair fight, or actually it is, but we won't be able to, you know, we won't be able to hit the damn thing. Oh shit. Which is problematic. Ouch. It actually shot me. What the heck? Okay. Never mind. It also flipped the whole thing. Oh no. We have some weird... Oh no. Seem to have some weird collision issues after we crashed into the whole thing. Okay, let's use this one then. This is the slowest and most agile plane we have. Oh no. I don't think we'll be able to start from water. No, 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 no. I tried to use ACF I tried to use Neurotech controls. I think we broke something. I don't think the front things are supposed to spin like that, no? Interesting. You can't really control this thing. Oh no. Was it R and T? I wonder why. Never mind. Was worth a try. Didn't work. So yeah. It works. I guess next step is to add lock-on missiles. But we won't do this in that video, in this video, so we'll do it in a future video. Anyways, can I see more of this name? Oh well, I guess I have to delete it outside. I think this is the new one, yeah? Let's update this target finder. And uncheck paint targets. And players. Now we can start it and feel safe. Or not really. Target acquired. What does it target though? Oh well, never mind. Let's spawn some NPCs. What? Target finder. Don't target vehicles then. This is interesting. Let's just clean up everything. Right. And spawn it again. Actually, we can check with using the... oh, whatever. don't think we want to spawn it in a slope, but yeah. Target finder. Want to update it. Well, whatever. Spawn an NPC. Okay, and let's turn this on. It seems to target. That's so weird. What does it target? Okay, if we set it on target players again, then it works. I don't know what's happening. Let's just spawn the old version and see if it works. Right, turn it on. It does work. Alright, I guess I have to do some research why it will not work when you update the target finder, but I mean, it does work with the old settings, so yeah. Anyways, I think this video is probably a standard long movie already, so you know, I'll just spawn some NPCs. Whoops, didn't do too well. Spawn some NPCs, right, like that. See if it does its job. Oh no, now I'm closest. That's not good. Bam. Pretty efficient, huh? Let's drop this FPS. Bam, crit. Pretty cool. To spice things up a bit, let's spawn an antlion. It's now targeted. Ouch! Oh well. I'm just playing around with this one, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and well, tune in for the next one, and I will be catching you in the next episode. This is gmod on Total Nerdy Channel, signing out.